How do I post in the thing? There. Concordia. Oh. There we go. Cool. No. Missed his chord. Wait. Why is it upside down? Shouldn't be. Ah, damn it. Photo is boom. All right. What I haven't done is got the pieces out yet. Oh, put to that as well. Cool. That's his stuff. I'll leave that there. No, up. There. And... Alright. I think I'm ready. Almost. So he starts with 0. I get... Hey! Camera's over there. Hey! I'm playing Concordia again with the Egypt map, which I haven't played yet, so hopefully it goes well. I've read the rules and it should be fine. Sounds good. Yep, cool. Oh wait, is music coming through? I didn't check that. No, it's not. I can hear it, but you can't. Alright, let's quickly fix that. Alright, now you've got it. That's annoying that you didn't get it for the whole time, but whatever. Alright, I haven't finished setting up yet because I forgot to put the starting pieces out on the board, but doing that now. So we start with a, what you call it? A land settler and a sea settler. These chips, which I probably can't show you over here. Oh, that's frozen again. Why is that not working? Should be. If I deactivate it and activate it again, will that help? I've got a green screen over here, but it's not working. Because I decided I needed it for this. Anyway, and he starts with 0 points. I start with... I don't need points until the end, so I'm not going to put my thing out yet. Just going to sort all these pieces out into black and green. I'm green, he's black. Alright, so I got my hand of cards. Which... Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, it's working. Okay, so I can show you the... maybe... Yeah, they're blacking out. Which makes sense. That's the sea settler, which black is coming out. That's unexpected. Still better than green though. Alright, what else did I want to go over? Here's the market of cards I can buy as I go. Here's my stuff I put down here so that you can see it. I start with 1 of everything and 2 food. And I got to start with my settlers here, locking up my storage that I can unlock later. And I won't go over all the rules again unless someone asks. But the rules for Egypt are that the ships can move down the Nile, and if they get all the way down, someone can claim this space, which is 7 points at the end, but you lose that ship forever for the rest of the game. Same thing here in the Red Sea. You can't get into the Red Sea unless you build on one of these spaces adjacent to it. Then you can put a ship here, and then first one to get there gets the 7 points, and anyone who, I think it's anyone who produces on adjacent to the Red Sea will get 5 coins, which is reminded with that. I'm pretty sure it's everyone. I've got to double check that. Not just the first person who gets there. Place you trade in frankincense and thus have a sea colonist on the square. Oh no, it's whoever gets here first gets 5 coins anytime anyone produces on these regions. So that's really powerful. So you want to get there, and you also want to get down here. And then every time someone produces where this is, they get food, and then it will move up. Then it'll go there, then it'll go there, and then it will go there, and then it will go back down. So producing along the Nile gets you a lot of stuff as well. Get you some extra food. So that's worth investing in. I think that's it. I think that's pretty much everything. And for the AI, I should have got that rule book out. But he's going to try and move down the Nile. That's his one change. I'm not sure about that though. Where's the rule books? They're in here. There we are. Alright, so the one change for him is Egypt. No, he's going to prioritize getting a harbour city on the Red Sea and he's going to get a colonist there as soon as he can. And he's also going to prioritize going down the Nile. And any extra steps, it's always going to be used to reach those. Okay, so that makes sense. So, looking at what's on the market, are there any architects? There is, but it's way down here, it's expensive. So I might want to get that so I can move more. That's what I'm thinking right now. What else do I really want to get? I might want to get... There's 2 metal things here along the Nile, so maybe that's worth getting the mason, not the mason, the smith. That's potentially going to be good. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to put my discard pile over here as well, so you can see what's there. So I'm going to use the senator, which lets me buy 2 cards, and then he will build somewhere. So I'll buy the smith, which costs me a brick and a tool. Which goes in my hand. And I'll also buy I'm looking at the colonist, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to go for the colonist, which costs a food and a cloth because it's further down. No, that's not out of there, out of here. Boom. And then he's going to build, so he rolls the dice. He builds the... Where's it gone? Oh, it's frozen up again. Did I bring it back? Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, well, I'm gonna roll the dice anyway. And he rolled a food, so he's gonna build a food house somewhere. So he's gonna prioritize building next to the Red Sea. So that's his first place he wants to get to. Otherwise he's gonna prioritize going down the Nile. But yeah, so he's got 2 movement because he's got 2 settlers. So he's gonna go 1, 2. Build there, and that's his turn. So, oh, and they should have moved down. is that not working? That didn't help it any. Alright, so I made the close-ups because you couldn't really see the names of the places. I don't know if you can read those, but it makes it a bit bigger anyway. So move from there to there, and you build there, which is Rarathos. Alright, so I want to... Do I still have any brick? No. So I probably want to get some brick so I can build. Or I want to... Where's that architect that was there? Or I want to get this, which means I need to get some resources to buy it with. Thinking I will... Got a colonist. That'll get me some money. Oh, you can't see what I'm pointing at. I was looking at these. I've got my money there as well, which I don't know. Where should I put that? I'll keep my money here. So I've got six sesteri, which I'm gonna call dollars probably. Right. So my plan was to build these two. So I want to get. I think I want to use the Makeda, which I would show you if that was working, but still not. Oh, there it is. Makeda. So I get $3. And then I can do 2 trades. Okay. So, and then he'll build with the black die. So I wanted some brick. So I'll spend, I want to get 2, the cost is here. So brick will cost me 3. And then a metal will cost me 5. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. It's not enough to build 2, but it's enough to build 1, which is a start. And that's 2 trades, so that's it. So he rolls the black die. He got, still not showing up. Came back for a second. Alright, he rolled a brick, so he's gonna build a brick house somewhere. So where can he build? He wants to get to, well, he wants to go down the Nile if he can. So he's gonna ignore these 2. He's gonna go for these 2. So, oh, he's gonna go for that. That's on the Nile, I guess. I think that's right. Hang on. Let me just double check that. Same way projects going down the Nile. Or upstream it says, but down the map. Okay, so he wants to go... Oh, he was the ship, yeah. So he'll go 1, 2, and he'll build there. And then that will produce, Arcadia will produce, which is this one. So if I had a house in here, I would get something, but I don't. Alright, that was his turn. So now I've got enough. Got my architect card that I just bought. Is that going to show up? No. What's that look? Yeah, the problem's at the computer, not at the phone. Alright, properties. Deactivate, activate. There it is. It's back. Don't know why that didn't work. I don't know what's going on with it, but so I'm going to use the architects. So I can move my colonists and then build, and then he gets the card. So looking at there. I suppose I don't need to show the bottom of the map until I get there. Alright, so I'm here. I want to build there. I've only got 2 movements, so 1, 2. I'll spend a brick and a... Oh, I haven't got the money for it. So no, I don't want to do that yet. Actually, I just realized, yeah, my stuff's there, so you do need to see that. Alright, alright, so I'm not playing the architect. I need money, so I can spend the colonist to get me money. Oh, come on. Why is this not working? Hang on, there it is. Boom. No, alright. Show you kind. Does that help? Does that help if I put it there? So with that, I can get. I'm gonna buy a colonist, and then he rolls the colonist die, which will get him a colonist or a card. Or I can get some money, and he gets 2 points. So I want to get the money, and then get 2 points. So I get 5 plus 1 for every colonist, which at the moment is 2. So I get 7 coins for that. And then he just gets 2 points. Oh, you can't see his points. Boom. Along the top, I just moved that along. Alright, and now I can build. So now I'll play the architect. And go 1, 2, spend that and that. And build there. Alright. So ideally what I'm thinking now, because of the way this map works, I want to get down the Nile before he does, so that when he goes there and produces, I'll get stuff. Alright, so now he rolls the card dice and he gets a card. Oh, okay, it showed up. Why is it? Okay, he rolled a 2, so he gets the second card. He gets this Mercator, which goes through his deck. Which is something I can use with the Diplomat. And it also tells me what his specialist is, which will matter depending on what the die rolls. Okay, now it's working. What the hell is going on with it? Alright, so I've done that. So now, what have I got? I'm not going to use the Tribune yet, probably. I got Prefect, which I now that I want to show you cards, it's not working. I got a Prefect, a Diplomat, another Prefect, and a Smith. I'm not going to use the Smith because that gets him 3 points. And all I would get is 1 medal for my medal house. So I'm not going to use that. I might use a Diplomat, depending. Or a Prefect. I can't use a... Oh. I can't... Oh, wait, hang on. That produced. So that should have... That flipped over. I did. Okay, good. He only produced once so far, didn't he? Didn't there. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's all good. Right, so I can't use the Prefect. I could use it to get $2, which I don't want to do. Or I could use it on somewhere where I don't have a house and I'll get something. Which I might do that. Especially here, I'll get 2 bricks if I do that. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'm going to use my... Why is that not working? Oh, there it is. I'm going to use the blue Prefect, which gets me more stuff. So I can activate a province and get the special good twice. So if I activate the green province, the special good is brick. So I'll get 2 bricks out of that. 2 bricks. And then he gets 2 points. So now I've got 2 bricks and a food and a wine. So if I use an architect, which I can use with my Diplomat, I can use his architect, which is frozen again. Then I could build there, maybe. No, I can't get there with this guy. 1. If I went 1, 2, I could get to there. Let's look at the north map. Boom. Right, so the special rule with this one is that 2 people can be on the same river space. So that will help that. Or I can... I do want to move down the Nile, but I also want to... I also want to... What am I thinking? I also want to what? Nothing, really. I want to move down the Nile. Or I want to build there. Yeah, I want to build there. Because it's on the Red Sea. It'll get me closer to this. And it's only one space away. Yes, so I'm going to use my diplomat. Oh, okay, that's working out great. To use one of his cards. He's got an architect. Which lets me build, and then he'll draw a card. And then I won't be able to use that card of his anymore. I'll put his discard pile there. Boom. Alright, so I can move 1, 2. And then I'll build here, which costs me a... It says here, which you probably can't read. I'm building a brick. So it costs me $1 and a food, which I've got. Let's build there. And that's it. And then he rolls the blue die to draw a card. He rolled a 3. That's not coming up. He rolled a 3. Which gets him the third card, which is the architect I wanted. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Well, it's not an architect, but it's going to be a while before I can afford it. Okay, now I've got 3 cards left. I've got a prefect, which isn't showing up. I got a smith, and I got a tribune. So I don't think... Oh, maybe I do. I was going to say I don't want to use the prefect because I wouldn't get much out of it, but I'll get $4 out of it. That's for these. So maybe I do want to do that. Or, what can I get? Nah. Where can I use that? If I use that. Yeah, okay, I'm going to use a prefect, which is not showing up here. That's looking right. Annoyingly, the green screen doesn't want to work today. Worked last time we used it. Anyway, I'm going to use that. Oh, you can't see him there. Ugh. And that lets me activate this space. Sinai, is that Sinai? I'm guessing it is. Which is this one, which gets me a cloth. Alright, so now I'm down to the smith and the tribune, which I don't want to use the smith because that'll get me 1 medal and you give him 3 points. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to use the tribune. So that gets me all my cards back. And then I get money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm taking 8 cards back. So that minus 3, I get 5 coins. And then he builds on his specialist. His specialist is a farmer. So he wants to build a farmer location. So he's going to go, yeah, 1, 2. Built there. And then he rolls the colonist die. Oh, now it's working. He rolled a sea colonist. And he also put that there. So he's on his way to getting this, which not great. I want to get that. I do have that though, so I'm working towards it. But I need to get a colonist, which I don't have, I don't think. But that was the end of my tribune turn. And do I have a colonist? I do. So I need a food and a metal to build one, but I do have one. So it's probably worth me trading. What do I trade with? Makeda, there we go. I don't have a good one, but does he have a good one? Where's his deck? Yes, he does. So I could use my diplomat. Yeah. His one's better because... No, it doesn't work. What the hell is going on with this thing? Alright. His one is better because Where is it? There. You get 5 coins instead of 2. Instead of 3. So I'm going to use my diplomat to play his Mercator card. Where's my diplomat? There. So I get 5 coins and then I can do 2 trades. And I'm just going to go for a food and a metal, which will cost me 9. 4 and 5, 9, yeah. Food and a metal. I could do another one if I had the money, but I don't. I've only got 8. So I might do that. Yeah, I might buy another metal, which I can use to build a house here. That's my plan. Alright, so I've done that, and then he rolls the build die, and that's working again. Why does it work when I don't want it to? But yeah, you can kind of see that. He's building a brick building. Boom. Alright, he's going to build a brick building. Where's he? He's there. So can he build one down the Nile? No, he can't. So he wants to get to there if he can, but the guy's here. So he's going to come up here then. So he's there. So it's just going to go alphabetically. So G's first, so he's going to go there. Build that one. And then in idea, I don't know how to pronounce that. Produces. So boom. Alright, so now I want to go thinking I might, if I give him 2 points I'll get a bunch of money. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to use my prefect, my lower one, the red one, to just take the money and he gets 2 points. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. And then he gets 2 points. Alright, so now that I've got that, I could buy another. Where's my Mercator? $3. And then he'd build and produce. Which is, if he builds, he's going to move further down the Nile. Probably. He's going to build with this die. Which is, yeah, there's a chance he's going to roll that or that. So 1 in 3 chance he'll move down. But it'll get me more, what to call them? It'll get me more people, more money, which I then use to get. No, it won't get me more money. It'll get me more stuff, which I do want to do, but also don't want to do. All right, I'm going to do the colonist. Where's my colonist? I'm sure I had one. There we are. Right, I'm going to play my colonist, which that's not working now. Alright, so for a food and a metal, I can put one of my ships there. So I'm closer to getting this. And then he rolls the colonist die. If I had another food, I could have built 2 of them, but I don't. He rolls the colonist die, which is that one. He builds a land one. And where does he want? Oh, that automatically has to go there. Yeah. For him. And then I want to build. No, I've got 3 movement now. Yes. So, yes, I'm going to use my architect. That doesn't work still. Right, I've got 3 movement because I've got 3 colonists. So I'm going to go 1, 2. So that scores me that. And then 3. And I can build there for a metal and a brick. And 5. And 3. So I'm building there. That's pretty good. Do I get anything for getting there, or do I get anything when it actually happens, or do I just get stuff later? I think it's just stuff later, but it's still good to have. All right, architect. Okay. Yeah. Play with the sea colonists in one. The end of the game, each sea colonist on these squares gets 7 victory points. It says squares, but they're circles. But yeah, only one sea colonist per player. Per special square is allowed. Oh, so we can both do it then. I didn't realize that. One sea colonist per player per special square is allowed. Oh, so it's not actually a race. Player with the sea colonist on the connecting lines must place the sea colonist on the special square. Yeah. After production, the bonus markers move downstream. It's like in Egypt. Okay. No, I don't get anything right now. I'll get stuff later. But that's good. Not as good as I thought it was. I thought there was a race to do it, but it's not. But that means I can do. I'm not really worried about beating him. I just got to do it by the end of the game, so that's still good. All right, so I've done my architect. He's going to roll the card dice. Yeah, now it works. All right, 2. So he gets the diplomat, which doesn't help me at all, because I can never. There's no point in me using the diplomat to use a diplomat. Alright, console, that's good to have. Alright, so now it's my turn again. If I produce somewhere, I'll get some money out of it. If it's one of these. 1, 2, 3, no, not 3, 4. No, that counts, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places, yeah. I think it's 5. Double check that again. Sinai, Arabia. Oh, it's only 3 places and Lichess. Oh, so one's for the harbour, right? So it's here, here, and here. Okay, which I've got. I've got one here, so that's good. All right, so it's my turn. So if I use the prefect, where's Lichess? Is that hasn't? I'll get some brick. I got a lot of brick and $5. That's pretty good, and he'll only get 2 points. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yep, now it works. All right, so I'm gonna do the top action, which is to take the bonus. That's the place produces, and I get 2 bonus goods. So I get a brick for my house, and I get the bonus good here is bricks. So I get 2 of them. I flip that over. 2 more bricks. And then, because I got this, I get $5 as well. And then he gets 2 points. Boom. Alright, it's me again. I should probably buy some more cards. I got a lot of money though, so might get my cards back and just build. They've got a lot of brick. I could build a cloth house and a wine house, which is a good idea. So yeah, I'm gonna get my cards back earlier than I normally would. Alright, so I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, that's not so early. 5. And then he gets to build on his specialist, which is I just took all his cards into my hand, didn't I? Yes, I did. Whoops. What did I have? I had that, that, and that. I think that's his. No, I had that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 8. Must have been that. No, 7. That's mine. And then that 8. Yes, but I didn't have no. I didn't have a farmer. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, what did I have? These look like my cards. The Smith definitely was. That's definitely mine. That's definitely mine. Yeah, I think this is what I had. Alright, so put that 5 back. And then... I don't think I cheated there. Accidentally, if I did. Yeah, that looks right. Alright, so I actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, that's easier than I thought. 6 minus 3 is 3. Okay. And then he's going to build for his specialist, which is the farmer. So he wants to go down the Nile. Yep, he's going to go 1, 2. And build that. And he didn't have any excess. No, he's got an excess, so he's going to go move there. Oh, 2. There to there. Actually, no, he would have gone there. What's he prioritized first, the Nile or the... That's the rule. Alright. Let's see there. In the same way he prioritizes from the Nile upstream. Yeah, he prioritizes the Nile. And then any extra will go towards getting this. I think that's right. Alright. And then he rolls the colonist die. Alright, he gets a land colonist, which he puts there in Memphis. Alright, now I've got my whole hand back, and I did that for a reason. What was it? Architect. So I want to build, let's see, build there, and how much movement have I got? 3. I've lost him, but he's still on the map. 1, 2, 3, because I want to get that down eventually. Oh, that means I can build that. That's alright. So that cost me 5 and a brick and a cloth to put a house here in Hibbis. And that's that. And then, yep, he's going to get a card. Now it works. 4. So he gets this one, a Mercator. Boom, boom. Alright, that's that. My turn. I might just, if I have another architect, I'll just use that. I do. So I want to build a wine house, which is maybe that one. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. And that cost me 4, I think. 4, yep. And these. Let's be built there. Annoying I couldn't do that in one turn, but it's what it is. So he's going to get a card. 4. No, that's frozen again. 4. So he gets this card. Alright, this deck's getting empty. Once the market's gone, it's game over. Or once someone's built all their houses, game's over. So that's that. And then, now what do I want to do? I'm gonna have to look at how this thing works. I think it only works when someone produces there and then it moves up. Not every time someone produces along the Nile, but I could be wrong. I think I'm doing it right. Alright, so I got 2 bricks, so I need something else to be able to... Probably need to produce something somewhere. So, what have I got? I'm going to wine if I produce there, which will be good for down there, so maybe I want to do that. I get 2 wine at least. What else can I do? I don't need bricks. Metal if I go there or there. Yeah, okay, I'm going to use the smaller prefect? No, I may as well use the big one. So when it... That's not showing up. Now I actually want to show you something. Oh well. Alright, so I'm producing in Nubia. I was thinking to use the small one, because then I would get 2 wine. And it would only cost me 1 if there's only 1 house here. But since there's 2 houses here anyway, I may as well use the powerful one and get 3 wine. So I'll flip that over and I get 3 wine. 1, 2, 3, and then he gets 2 points. Oh, now it works. So, hopefully you can read that. Number of houses in the province. And then he gets that many points. So since it was 2 and he's going to get 2 points anyway, if I use the small one or the big one, I may as well use the big one. Alrighty, Senator, I probably want to do some trading and then get some cards. Or to get some money. Actually, if I have an architect, I don't think I do have an architect, but if I did, I got diplomats. Does he have an architect? No. Okay. So there's no point in using it. I can't use a diplomat to get another architect until either he gets one, which he might do if he draws that card, but he won't draw a card until I build, which is when I use an architect, so that's not going to work. Alright, let's see. Makeda. If I use Makeda, do I have a powerful one? No. I might use a colonist actually. Give him 2 points, but yeah, alright, I'm gonna do that. So he gets 2 points, but I get to get, how much can we cost? $8. And then with the $8, I can use the Makeda somewhere. Yes, there it is, Makeda. I want to grab that if I can. So I would need a metal and a cloth to do that. Which is, yeah. Cloth costs 7, so that would be that. And then the metal would cost 5. I would only have $2 left after that. So, but I would have what I need to buy this. Yeah, let's do it. So I get a metal and a cloth. And then he builds with black. So he's going to build and produce. Okay, he got a metal, what's that called? Wine. He wants to build somewhere with wine. So he's going to go there. 1, 2. Oh, no, yeah, he's going to build there. And producing Kush, which is that one. And then that moves to there. And then I've got, what did I do that for? I did that so that I could build there. I need money first. So I need to produce somewhere. Maybe. Will this produce yet? Yes, it has. Okay. But if I do produce, I'll get $5. So that might be worth doing. No, I wanted to use my senator to get cards. That's what I wanted. So I got that and that. Gets me the architect. And then I'll use a wine and a brick. I'm using the brick because it's cheaper to buy the prefect. And then they slide down. And then he's going to build with the white dice. Okay, he wants to build a food place somewhere. So where can he do that? Up here. So yeah, let's go there. Boom. Oh no, wait, hang on. He can build there as well. No, that's a new region though. So yeah, he wants to go there. That's one of the 5 movement he's got. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 with that. So he's got 1 more movement, but he doesn't need to do any more. So that's it. Yeah, any excess doesn't matter now for him. So he's done that. So now I got these cards. I got the architect, but I don't have the money to use it. So if I want to build there, now that he's there, it's going to cost me 8. So I need $6 more. I'm going to get 5 if I produce. That's annoying. Okay. What have I got? I got 2 prefects, 2 diplomats, a smith and an architect, and the tribune. So what can the smith get me? Nothing I don't already have, really. Like, can get me that. A Mercator, but do I have a Mercator? I think I've got a Mercator anyway. No, I don't. Might be worth doing that. It'll give me $5, and then what does he do after if I use that card? Then he'll build and produce. So maybe I don't want to do that. Okay. Alright, I'm going to produce. Give him 2 points. And I'll get the $5. 2, 3. I get 5. And then I'll produce again. I'll produce here. Which gets me 2 bricks. Boom, boom. Where was that? That was here. There. I've got that to remind me that I've got this, which gets me another $5. And that gets him 1 point. Because I've got 1 house there. And right, now I've got everything I need to build 2 more architect houses. 2 more wine houses. I can build there, and I can build somewhere else. Here, maybe. Yeah. How much movement have I got? I've got 3 movement, so it'll be 1, 2. I'll have 1 movement with this guy, which doesn't really help me much. But yeah, I'm gonna do it. Alright, so boom. So that and that. Oh wait, do the movement first. 1, 2, up 3, I'll go there. Then next turn I can get there. Next time I move. So these 2 gets me build there, and that's gonna cost me $8 because he's already there. So spend those and get 2. I got 4 left. I got no more movement left though, so it doesn't matter really. He rolls the dice, and 1. So he gets the mason. 2, 3, 4. Alright, I've got 2 bricks and a wine. Can I move this guy to where he can build a wine? 1, 2, 3. Not really. Alright. I got a smith, which will get me 2 metal. And I've got 2 diplomats. No, I'm gonna use my tribune. Boom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So -3 is 7. Then I could build a colonist if I had. Where's this going to show up? No. Oh, yep. Where is it? There. I could build a colonist if I had the resources, but I don't. And then he does his stuff. He's going to build his specialist, which is a farmer. So he wants to build a food house somewhere. I think he's got. Oh, he doesn't have this one yet. I think that's the only one he doesn't have. Yeah. So he moves to there. And then he gets a colonist. Or a card. He gets card number 1. The Weaver. So that's his new specialist. Alright, looks like we're going to run out of cards before we run out of houses. Alright, so I kind of want that console. That's there. If I build there, I get 3 of them. That's not bad. Prefect. Yeah, we need some prefect. I'm going to produce in the Oasis, which gets me 2 cloth. And he gets 1 point. Alright, and colonist. No, I had a plan. What was it? Oh, I wanted to get the console. Right, if I do that, and so if I can get a food or more. Oh, actually, I could buy that as well. Yes, I definitely want to do that. So I'm going to use the senator to buy 2 cards. That's not working. Boom. Okay, so I can get that for a cloth. And I can get that for a wine, a brick, and something else. I'll choose the brick. That, boom. And then he's going to build with the white die. Specialist. So he's going to try and build a cloth house somewhere. So where can he do? Where are they? There's one there. There's one there. There's one somewhere. There's one down there. Okay, he can't do that one. He's never going to get down there. Oh no, maybe. What's he got? He's got 5 movement. Can he get down there? He's got these guys. So 1, 2, 3. Nah, not going to happen. He can get to that one. But that's not an empty city, so he wants to go for this one because it's cheaper. So he'll just go there. It doesn't produce, it just builds. Alright, I got a cloth. What can I do with that? Actually, I haven't looked at the southern map for a bit. So you can see I'm here. 1 more movement, I can get to there, which will be 7 points. That'd be good. Maybe I want to build that first. Maybe. Anything else worth mentioning here? I don't think so. Alright. Colonists would get me some money. I don't need money really. I need stuff. So looking at where if I produce, what would get me the most stuff? That'll get me food and wine. Might be worth doing that. That will get me a metal. That would get me a metal. That's it. I haven't built many houses actually. Alright, I'm going to produce in Nubia. So, obviously powerful one. So he's going to get 2 points, and I'm going to get 3 wine. 1 for having a house there, 2 for being the special good. And I also get a food for that. So I got quite a bit out of that. And he got his points already, so now I can buy that in the game. It's not a bad idea. So in the game I get 7 points. Architect. I don't have any bricks. If I had bricks, I could use the architects. Yeah, I want to get to there before I end the game. So I don't want to end the game yet. So I want to get some bricks somehow. So if I produce, hang on, prefect, yes. Where's the prefect? I can produce here. No, I can't because it's already been. Damn. All right, forget that. Because it's already produced. Alright, so instead of that, I will... How can I get bricks? If I produce here, he'll get a point, and I'll get 1 brick, which is all I need. Yeah, alright. Boom. He'll get a point, I'll get a brick. For using that. Okay, then I want to use the architect. Oh no, if I take the architect, he'll get the last card. Which means he'll get 7 points. So do I want to just take the card and let him build a house? Or do I want to build some houses? Or 1 house? And if I do, what have I got scoring wise that'll get me? Do I care? Oh, if I build a metal house, that'd be good. I haven't got any metal though. I do have the winter. Okay, yes, so if I build a winery here, if I can somehow get there. I don't think I can. Damn. Or here. Where am I? I'm there, right? I got 3 movements. So 1 for that and then 2, no. Damn. I can build there. So it costs me extra money, but I've got the money, I think. Yeah. Yep, okay. I'm gonna but then he gets the, if I do that, he gets the last card. Do I want to give him that card? Or do I want to get it? It's not worth much to me, but it is, the 7 points is, but the card itself isn't so much, but it's kind of is to him. 10 points to him, and it's going to be worth 6 points to me. Plus the 7 points for getting it in the game. Although if he ends the game, I get 1 more action, so yeah. What would I do with that second action? I could get a colonist. No, I can't. Damn. I'll get some money out of it. Architects, diplomats. Alright, I'm gonna give him the card and see what happens. Because I definitely want to get to that 7 points for there. So yeah, I think it's worth doing. Right, so I'm gonna move 1, and then I want to build 1. Oh, there we go. 2, 3. Is that gonna be worth anything to me? Not really, actually. 2, 3. 2 more movement. Where can I build though? That's not there. I was gonna build there, right? Yeah, and build there. So that gets me for that and that, and $4. I can build there. That's still pretty good. And then he gets a card. Don't need to bother rolling. And so that gets him these 7 points. That kind of, it's half invisible, but it's upside down. 7 points for that. Then I got 1 more turn, and with that I could use the colony to still get me some money. That's what I'm thinking. Nothing else is really worth doing. Yeah, I'll use the colonist just to grab some money, which gets me what, $6, $7, $8, and then that's it. We're done. I don't know I don't think I did good. Pretty sure I didn't do good. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, that's his cards, yeah. That he's used. Cool. Alright, so that's my deck. I'll do him first, because I always do. So let's sort them out into types. Boom. Alright, so boom, 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 boom. I got him before hit 20 just, so that might be good. So he gets 7 points for that. How many brick houses has he got? 1, 2. He's got 2, so that's 6 points. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many food houses has he got? 1, 2. That's 6 points. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many cloth houses has he got? Pretty sure you got one of them. Yeah, you got that one. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, how many different types of houses has he got? He's got a cloth. Does he have a wine house? Yes. Does he have a metal house? No. Maybe not. No. Okay. Does he have a food house? Yes. Does he have a brick house? I'm pretty sure he does. Yes. So he's got 4 types. 4 times 1, 2, 3. 4 times 6 is what? 24. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it? 67. Okay. How many colonists has he got? He's got 5 of them. Times 4 is another 20. 67, 87. And then how many regions has he got? Let's flip these over. 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's see. Let's start here. Does he have that one? Yes. Does he have that one? Yes. Does he have that one? I don't think he does. No. Does he have that one? Yes. Does he have that one? Yes. Does he have this one? Purple one? Yes. Does he have this one? No. Does he have this one? Yes. Does he have that one? Yes. And does he have that one? Yes. Alright, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 regions times 3 is 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11. Boom. And then how many houses has he got? Minus, not counting brick houses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 2, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. 125 he's got. Not looking good. Alright, sort them out. Alright, so my goods and my money. Let's see, they're worth 6 each, so that's 18. 1, 2, 5, 10, 18. That's worth 7. Alright, so what have we got? 1, 2, 3. Put it where you can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is up %. So 1 point for every 10 coins I got. So I get, oh, that's my thing. I start at 20. I get 4 for that. Okay, how many wine houses do I have? 1, 2, I think that's it. 2 times 4 is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many metal houses have I got? I've got 1, 2, that might be it. Yep, times 3, so 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, how many types of houses have I got? I know I haven't got everything. I got I've got a cloth house, I've got a wine house, I've got a metal house. Maybe I do have everything. Wait, do I have a metal house? Yes. Do I have food? I'm sure I do, yes. And I got brick. Oh, I got a 5, cool. So that's worth 10 points. 48. Boom. Alright, how many houses do I have? Not counting brick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Times, wow, a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 5. 6 times 5 is what, 30? So 78. How many colonists have I got? I got 3 times 4 is what, 12? So 1, 2, 12. And then how many regions have I got? This is where I'm not going to catch up. This is the last type of card I've got. Alright, so do I have that? No. Do I have that? No. Do I have that? Yes. 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 Purple one, yes. Blue one, yes. Green one, no. Do I have that one? No, and no. Alright, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 times 4 is what, 24. So 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 20. Do them. And then we both got that 7. 7 for that, 7 for that. So we both get 14. 1, 2, 3, 14. 1, 2, 3, 14. 28. Alright, so I got 128. He got 139. So lost by 11 points. So that's okay. Could have been worse. I'm not good at it, obviously. So losing my 11 points, that's okay. That's it. I might play another game with a different map. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So give me a minute. What's the map? I got two expansions that came yesterday, and they're 2 maps each, 1 on each side. So I've played 3 of them so far. I'm trying to remember. I think it's Galia. I haven't played yet. No, Gaul, Galia, same thing I think. So yeah, I'll play that one. And I'll change the title of the video. Because I should. That's the same. On the... Oh, I'm going to wait till I know what the map's called. That's alright. Okay, so there you can go. Oh, what am I doing? Yes, I need to tile it up completely because I don't know how big the board's going to be. And I might use the forum expansion because I haven't showed that yet. I didn't want to do it with this one because this one's... I hadn't played the map yet and there's some extra stuff and things. But the other one, if I remember right, is pretty basic. Alright, let's grab all these. Oh, I just said grab all these, but you couldn't see what I was doing. Doesn't matter. Alright, so actually let's go back to the boom. On the other side of this map is crate. Or crater, I can't. I have to figure out how to move that camera for the next one because it's going to be a bigger map. But yeah, so that's what's on the other side. Which is Oh, there's one special rule with this island that's got one location on it. Oh, and it's got the smaller. You get extra money every time you produce to take money, and you get whatever bonus good you like with this one. That's how that works. Right. The one I'm bringing out is. Let's see. I thought I bought the Britain map, but apparently I didn't. That one. Alright, so what is on this one? This one is. Corsica. This is just a small map, which gives you the extra coins. Actually, that fits pretty well. I don't need much extra space for this one. And on the other side is, which I haven't played yet. No, I have played this one. It's France, essentially. What's the name of it? Gallia. So I haven't played this one yet. What's that? Yeah, okay. Cool. So I don't need that. Got to figure out how this is all going to fit. So that fits on the screen easy. My player board is something else. But that's going to go to here. Alright, that camera's working on and off, so that's not gonna... And it's frozen completely, so... Now it's just... not doing anything interesting. So I can't rely on that camera. So I'm gonna have to put my player board somewhere where you can see it. Maybe there. Because you don't need to... Nothing's happening here. Yeah, so I'll put it there. That works out well. Now I don't need to move anything really. Cool. Alright, so put these up here. Don't need that anymore. Do I? No. Don't need those. Alright, so we both start in... Where's the starting city? Valeria. And 1, 2, 3, 4. He starts at 0. And I'll move these up here so I've got a bit of space. Alright, so these, don't know if you can see that, probably not. If I move down there, it's a bit bigger. So it doesn't look like there is any C's on this one. No, there isn't. Okay, so we don't need the C ones, we need the A ones. C, oh there's no C, D, nothing, C, no there's no C, D, that's the salt, I'm not going to play with that, B, that's the salt, D, A, C, D, C, D, and then A, B, 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 salt, B, B, and B, And why is there one there with nothing on it? Oh. No. Why is there one there? A, 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 D, A, B, D, B. There's no salt out there, is there? No. D, D, B, B, D, B. It's all looking like it should. Am I missing one? Did I drop one somewhere? No. Oh, there it is. There. Alright, so got a bot. How do I delete that? Pause away. Oh yeah, put it there. Cool. There we go. Get rid of these. And now we'll go. Okay, so what's the most expensive thing here is wine. So that was wine. This one is another wine. This one is cloth. Orange one is another cloth. Where's there a cloth one? Yeah. Brown is metal. That blue one is wine. Green is cloth, no, food. And the yellow one is metal. Alright, let's go sort the cards out and then we're ready. Oops. So I'll sort the cards out and then I'll take a quick break. And then I'll start. That's pricing stuff. And oh wait, where's the 7 card? Oh, there it is. Alright, so they're my cards. These are the market cards, which I'll put there. These are the market cards. Alright, farmer, that becomes his specialist. There you go with his cards. And then put these out. And then I got my cards here, which it's actually working right now. And now I'm gonna go on a break. Be back in a minute. Oh, hungry. It's back soon. There it is.
learned not to hit people.
All units, armed robbery reported. Please respond. Any officers near Madison, proceed to the crime scene.
Guys! Guns to the face is not proper consumer etiquette. Resting Fist brought all the small timers out of the woodwork.
Alright. Back. Hungry, so I want to get through this and then eat something proper. Alright, so I've got out the forum tiles. I put the board here. Shouldn't need that part of the scoreboard until the end, so that should be fine. And put some out. And I'll explain how they work when we get to it. But they don't work until you play the Tribune card. They don't do anything till then. And I'll put these here. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so this card looks very dirty. Something's on it. Alright. So, let's see, this market's up here. Extra market cards there. Forum here, forum tiles there. My board's here. Because this board has a lot of space you don't need. So that's good. Green screen is not working right now. Hopefully it'll come back. Still not working. Oh. Alright, so what do I want to do? We're here. There's only, what, 8 provinces? I think it's 20 cities, so it's a smaller map. Okay. Which region looks good? I'm thinking these two. If I build there, get some resources and cloth at the same time, which will help me build these two. And then if I can get the Weaver when it comes out, that'll be 15 points. So that's my plan. So I want to move 1, 2, and then build there. Yeah. Oh wait, I got 6 coins I'm meant to have. And I can build those with 6 coins. Yeah, perfect. No. Yes, perfect. So I'm going to play my Architect. Boom. Okay, that's... Alright, where's my discard pile going to be? There. Play that, so I'm going to move 1, 2. And then for 6 coins, a food, a brick, and a cloth. I can build there and there. That's a pretty good start. And then he's going to get a card. He rolled a 2. So he gets this one, Colonist. Which I kind of wanted, but oh well. Lay slide down. And move back to here. Alright. Now, maybe I just want to produce there. That's reasonable. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to produce that. So I get a brick and a cloth. And then because I use the blue one, the powerful one, I get 2 cloths because that's the bonus good for this area. Which one's that? That one. I'll put these in here. 2, 3, 4. And then what does he get? He gets 2 points for that. Boom. That's alright. Now, thinking. I'm looking at, do I want to buy cards yet? Maybe. Is there a colonist available? No. Okay. Senator. So what have I got? I got a senator, a mercator, a diplomat, another prefect, and a tribune. So, what do I want to build? Not what do I want to build. What do I want to do? All right. Maybe mercator, and then I can do some more building if I can get an architect somehow. So there is an architect available. So maybe I want to buy that. Yeah, if I buy that and that, I'm thinking. No, they both need tools. I've only got one. The food, maybe? The mason? Is that worth getting? I've already got a brick house, so it's 3 points at least. Yeah, I'm going to buy these with my senator. So that's going to cost me a food, a tools, and 2 of anything. So I don't need the wine for anything, and I guess the cloth. So that gives me those. They slide down. And then what happens then? Oh, he's going to build. He rolls this dice. That's going to be a food house. So he's here. Where can he get to? He can get to there. You can get to there. And that's it. It's going to be what? So M or F? He's going to go for the F. So use that to get to there and then there. Alright, so now my turn again. I've got architect. So I could, but no, I don't have a cloth anymore. Damn. I can build there. That'd be good. I want to get a cloth first, because then I can build another. I can build there as well. Maybe. Or there. Or somewhere. Two to get to there, then I wouldn't be able to get to there. Do I have a brick? I need more bricks. So I got a brick and a cloth. That'd be good. I also need money. I haven't got any money. Alright. If I use the mercator, I'll get 3. That's enough to buy 1 brick. Which is not a lot. I would need $5 to spend to build that. So how can I get 5? 3 if I use that. Alright, I'm going to use the mercator. Which gets me 3. And then I won't do any trading, I don't think. Yeah, I won't. And then he's going to build. He's building another another food place. So where can he get to from where he is? He can get to here. And that's it. No, he can get to there. And that's S though. This is M. So he's going to go here. So he's going to go 1, 2, or move his ship. I'll let him move his ship. 1, 2. And it's going to produce there. So that's this area. Right, now if I use my prefect, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins, and he just gets 1 point. No, he gets 2 points, but always 2 points when you take the money. Now I've got the architect, so now I can go 1, and then I'll move this guy out somewhere there, I guess. 5 and a brick and a cloth. I can build there. And then he's going to get a card. So you roll the card dice. Oh, it's working right now. You roll a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that one? Console. The Weaver. That's the card I want. So what I need to do is produce here, which I can't do right now, but at least my Diplomat. No, it doesn't work. I'll use his what was I looking for? His Prefect. So that will get me, let me produce here, which gives me a brick and a cloth. And 2 more cloth. And that's this area producing. And then he will, what does he do? He gets 2 points. Alright, the reason I did that was because I want to buy a card, which I can't do until I get all my cards back. I'm down to a Mason and a Tribune. So I can use my Tribune. Right, so I'm getting back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can buy one of these 3 cards. Let's see. So this is exchange a good. Is the green screen working? Hopefully it is. No, damn it. This one is exchange a good for salt, but since I'm not playing with salt, that becomes exchange a good for any other good. Every time you use the Tribune, which is now. This is a one-time effect. Take 1 tool for every 3 provinces colonized by yourself. Okay, so if I get a lot of provinces, I can get every 3. That's going to be 2 at most in this game, so that's not very good. And this is an ongoing thing of extra storage space, and you get a brick. So I'm going to take that. And I get a brick. And then he takes whatever's on the right, the left. He takes that. They slide down, new ones come out. And that's it. Every time you use the Tribune, you'll get something from the forum. And the more cards you are getting back, the more options you'll have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, -3. So I get my 5 coins for that. I could buy a colonist if I had the resources, but I don't. He's going to build for his specialist, which is farming. So he's going to build. Where can you get to? Yeah, so 1, 2. You can't get to there. Oh, yeah, you can build there. And then he rolls a colony die. Yeah, now it works. Every time I don't want to use it, it works. Alright. He rolled a 1. So he's going to grab this. All slide down. And the reason I did that was because I wanted to get my senator back. Here we go. Hey, it's working. So let me buy 2 cards and then he'll build a house. Right, so I wanted to definitely get that. So it's going to cost me a brick, a cloth, another cloth, and anything. I'll make it a brick, I guess, because it's... No, I'll make it the cloth. So I can do that, and then I can't afford anything else. Not with this stuff, but that's alright. And then he's going to build the white dice. Where'd that go? Wait. There. He's building a wine house. So... Wine. Oh, he could build there. Can he get to there? One, two, yeah, can get to there. Alright, so he wants a new region, which is either of them. So he's just going to go alphabetically. So K, M, and M. So he's going to build here. So he'll go 1, 2, build that. And that's it, because it was a white. So now that I've done that, what is my goal? I want to try and get that built as well. Oh, I need to spend $5. When I built this, I should have spent $5. I've only got 3, so I need $2 more if I want to do that again. I also need... Oh, I've got architects. Alright, I'll use a prefect, which gets him 2 points, and I get the 3 coins. Hopefully that's worth it. And then I'll use my architect to move to, let's see, 1, 2, and I want to move him somewhere useful. 3. No, I've only got 2 movement, so that's it. 1, 2, yeah. And then I spend 5, and these, and then let's move build there. Alright, so I've got the weaver and I've got all the cloth houses. So that's pretty good. And then he's going to roll the card dice. He rolled a 1. So he gets that card, which is the Smith, which becomes his new specialist. Alright. Now I've got no money and no resources. So... I buy a weaver, might be worth... I've got 3. I don't normally like playing these specialist cards. Come on. Alright, I'll put it down here. I don't normally like playing these specialist cards in the solo game because it gives him 3 points and the return isn't good. Usually it's but if you've got a lot of that resource type, it might be worth it, but 3 points is a lot. But I'm going to do it now. So I get 1, 2, 3 cloth, which is going to help me get cards. And he gets 3 points. 1, 2, 3. That's the most I'm ever going to get out of that card as well. So now, what cards do I want to buy? None especially. None especially right now. Maybe I want to go Makeda, trade these in for money and get something else. Yeah, that's my plan. So boom, so I get 3 coins. And then I can do 2 trades. These are worth 7 each, so I'll get 14 coins for doing that. And then maybe food, because it'll help me build brick places. Do I have the mason? I have a feeling I do. I do, yeah. So I do want to get brick houses. So Yeah, I'll buy, what are they worth each? They're worth 4 each, so I'll buy 1, 2, 3, which is what, 12 bucks, yeah. And then he's going to build, and now it's going to work, isn't it? No. He's going to build a brick house somewhere. Alright, so we could build there, but that's not a new region. Probably going to build here, because it's A and a new region. What else is there? So that's A and a new region, so, but he can't get to there, so yeah, he's going to build here. And then that's going to produce, which gets me a cloth. Alright. And then right, I'm down to a diplomat, a prefect, an architect, a mason, and a tribune. If I can get some metal somehow. Yes, I'll use my diplomat to use one of his Makedas. Does he have a special one? No, he doesn't. Okay. I'll use his regular one. That gets me 3 coins. And then I'll do some trading to get some metal. They cost 5 each. 1, 2. I can only afford 1, but that's alright. 5. And then I got 4 bucks left. So I could buy something with the. What can I buy? I can buy food or a brick. None of these want food or. Oh, that wants food, but that's. Actually, I could. Yeah, I could, yeah. I was gonna say I can't get it because it's so far down, but I do have the extra cloth, so that's, yeah, I can. Alright, so now I'm down to, oh no wait, he's got to do something first. He's got to build and produce. Where'd that go? That went way over there. Food. You want to build a food house. So there, probably here. And that's it actually, yeah. He's got 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's got 2. So he can't get down there. So he can get to here though. Can he? Yes. There. And he's gonna produce, which means that goes off. And I don't have anything there, so I don't get anything. Alright, now do I want to use a prefect? I'll get $6 if I do it for money. No, not 2. I'll do it for the goods. So I get a brick. Oh no, I won't, because I haven't got the space for it. I'll do it for the money then. I do need money as well. So I'll get 6 coins. And then he got 2 points, which I already gave him. Alright, now I'm going to use the... Oh no, I do have space. I got space here. So yeah, alright, I will take the stuff. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4. I get all this stuff. Boom. Now we use my tribune. Boom. Alright, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means I can take one of these 3. The new one is, the new ones actually. Every time I use a Makeda, I can do trade 3 types instead of 2. That's pretty good. Additional movement when I play architects. And that lets you build 1 time without spending brick. So, I don't care about that. I want one of these 2. Extra movement or extra trading? What do I want? Well, he's going to get that either way. I think I'll take the trading. Because I can get... It's a small map anyway. Yeah. So that just goes in front of me. They slide down. New ones come out. Normally they're not double-sided. On the back is the German for it. Alright, I've done that at 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I get 5 coins. And then I can buy 1 colonist, which has to go... Wait, oh, from here. Which has to go there. When you spend use a colonist to do it, you can put them in any city you've got. When you use the tribune to do it, it's got to be here. Alright, so I've done that. And then his stuff, he's going to build a smith. He'll build a metal tool house. So let's see, he's only got 2 movement though, so 1, 2. You can't get to these ones. You can get to this one, so he's going to build there. And then he's going to roll the colonist die. He rolled a land colonist. So he put that there. So now he's got more movement. And that's it, my turn. Right. I did all that so I can get my senator back. Because I want to buy some cards. I want to buy this one, I think. What I wanted, was it? What did I want? Sounds like Terminator theme, but it's not. Oh, I want a Makeda, a good Makeda, so I want that. Do I have a wine? No. Damn. Maybe I want to get a wine first. Figure out how I can do that. If I produce here, I can get some. So that's my plan. I'm not playing that yet. I want to produce with the prefect, yes. So he's going to get 2 points, yeah. Boom, boom. Producing here, so I get 2 wine and I get a food. Here we go. And then he got his points. I did that already. Alright. Buying cards, right. So I got it that for wine and a cloth. And I wanted that, didn't I? Yeah. That cost me 2 cloth and a food. Boom. So I go down. Oh, that's it. Okay. And then he's going to build with the white die. He's going to build his specialist, which is a smith. So if he can build another metal house somewhere, which he can, he get to there? 1, 2. Yes, he can. 1, 2. Builds there. And that's it. He doesn't produce. Alright, now I want to get some metal so that I can get some more colonists with the cards I just got. Yeah, so 5 coins just for doing it, for playing the card. And if I get 3 metal, no, they cost 5 each, so I can only get 2. That's alright. 2, 1, 2. And then he's going to build and produce. Okay, brick. So he's going to build a brick house somewhere, if he can. Can he do that anywhere? Here he can, I think. He's there, so 1, 2. You can build there. Or there. That's it. That's the new region, so he wants to go there. Boom. Alright. And then that produces, so that's this place. Boom. Alright, now I want to go colonists. Right, so I'm building 2 of them. Definitely that guy, I think. Yeah, I'll put this guy here. And the C1 has to be, so I'll put that there. So now I've got the other side of the ocean covered. And then he will roll the dice and see what he gets. He rolled a card, so he gets this. Alright. no more Mars cards, which get you points for colonists. Architect. Let's get it all on the one board. I've got enough to build something, yeah. I could build a wine house and a brick house if I don't have any money though. So I need money first. If I do that, if I play a prefect, if I've got one, yes. Boom, I'll get $1, 2, 3, 4, $6. And then he gets 2 points. And then I did that for a reason. Where's my architect? Architect. Right, I've got 5 movement now. So I should be able to get to wherever I want to get to. And I want to build a wine and a brick. Brick's here, so we'll go there. Oh, wine's there as well, actually. I'll go there for the wine. And then I got 4 movement left to get to a brick place. 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, I could build these 2 instead of this one. He's already here though, so he's not gonna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for these 2 because they're new regions. That is as well, but the new regions to him as well. Or this one is. Yeah. Okay. So for the brick house, I need a food. For the wine, I need a brick and a food, brick and a wine. And then money wise, I need 1 and 4, so 5. Yep. That lets me build there. Oh. There and there. And then he... Oh, yeah, that was me playing an architect. He's going to get a card. 3. He gets that one. Oh, that's annoying. The Vinter. I could have used that. Well, I've only got 1, I suppose. Don't know how many he's got. Alright, 3 there. How many? Yeah, we're going to run out of cars before we run out of houses, which is usually how it goes for me. How many brick houses have I got? 1, 2, I got 2. So if I give him 3 points with the mason, if I give him 3 points, I can get 2 bricks. But I don't think that's it. Right, if I want to buy that, I need tools, and the other ones I need wine. So I need wine and tools, really. So I've only got 1 coin, that'll give me 3. If I produce here, I'll get wine and food. I think I will do that. Where's my... I haven't got a thing. I haven't got a... Oh, he'll have 1. I've got a diplomat. Prefect, that's what I'm looking for. He hasn't got the good one though. He's got the lower one, but that's okay. Boom. Oh wait, sorry, no, that doesn't go to my discard pile, but he's gonna get 2 points for it. I'm gonna get food and wine. And then what's that producing? Alright, and then I could build a wine house there. That's an option. Or I could buy cards if I can get a tool somehow, but I don't think I can. Yeah, right, I'm gonna go build. I'll move him to... Where do I want him to go? There. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to build here. Which... Oh, I haven't got any money. Damn. Alright. 1, 2, 3. He was already there, right? Oh, yeah. 4, 5. I think I was there. I think that's where I was. No, I think I was here. Alright, so I'm not using my architect because I don't have any money. Makeda will get me some money. Then he'll build. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna use the Makeda. So that gives me 3 coins. And then I got 3 trades, normally 2, but I get 3 because I got the forum tile. So I'll sell these, they're not worth anything to me as cloth. So I get, no wait, I sold 2 of them, so I get 14. Alright, and I guess I want another wine and a tool, which will cost me 11. Change my plan here. Wine and a tool. Because I know he's gonna build now. I was thinking he was gonna take a card now. Maybe I don't want to do that. If he took a card, I'd grab the other 2, and then I'd get the 7 points for ending the game. But that's not what's happening here. Okay, so alright. Maybe I want to get bricks instead of something. Yeah, instead of that, I'll get bricks. So that cost me 6. I'll take 2 bricks, same price. Okay, now he's going to build and produce. He's going to build a metal. So there. That's it. So basically he's going to go by, that's a new region for him. So he wants to go there. He can do it in 1 move. And then that produces, which gets me a brick, because I got that. Alrighty, and now, do I have an architect? Yes, I do. I can build, if I build a food house somewhere, that'd be good. Yep, okay. I'm gonna go build a food house, which costs me a food and a brick, and how much money? $2. Lets me build that there, and then he'll take a card. 1. He'll take that. And then the reason I did that is I've still got enough to use my, oh, no I don't. Alright, I'm gonna have to use my Tribune first. 1, 2, oh wait, do I have a Diplomat? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I can take any of them because I've got 10 cards. What do I want? Oh wait, yeah. If I take that, he'll take that, which is a few more points, less points to him. But I don't think I need it. Prefectors. None of them actually matter. So yeah, I'll take that purely so that he gets that, which is less points for him. They go down. Alright, so what do these do? I'll read them out. You got Prefect can be used as a diplomat. That's pretty good. When producing goods, take the stereo from the bonus marker. Okay, when you produce goods, you'll say I produce here, I would get the coins from it as well. Get 1 additional stereo for every good you sell. Okay, every time you sell something, you get extra money. And this is a one-time thing. Take 2 stereo every province with 1 of your houses. That's good if you've got a lot of provinces. Alright, so I've done that. I had 10 cards, so that's 7 coins I'm going to get. 1, 2. And then I could build a colonist, which I can't. He's going to build a specialist, which is a smith. He wants to build the no, I think he's already built all the metal. No, this one. Can he get to there? Yes. 1, 2. He'll build there. And then he's going to roll the dice and get something. Gets a colonist. And that's that. Now I've got my senator somewhere. There we are. Play my senator to buy these cards for a tool and a wine and something. I get both of them, which hopefully will be worth it. Which gets me the 7 points for ending the game. Ah, come on. And then he's going to build a house, and that'll be it. He's going to build a food house somewhere. I don't think there are any though. There are, but he's going to have to build where I am. So he's going to build there or there. So we got what? He's already in both regions, so it's going to go alphabetically. T or M. He's going to go here. You can get that with this. 1, 2. He's going to build there. Alright, that's it. End of the game. So he got to 19, so yeah. Okay, we'll do him first. Alright. Goods, colonists, buildings, regions, good types. Alright, so how many wine houses does he have? Actually, if this green screen is working, that's not. Alright. So I'm building that one at the moment. Not building, scoring that at the moment. So for every wine house he's got none. Great. How many food houses has he got? Okay, no, that's me. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 12 points. How many tool houses has he got? 1, 2, 3, 4 times 3, 12. Alright, he's got 4 colonists. 4 colonists. 4 times 4 is 16. 2, 3, 4, 5, 16. How many buildings has he got? Not counting brick ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 3 is what? 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 83. Boom. Oh, that's mine. And how many regions has he got? Provinces is the right word. Alright, does he have one there? Yes. Does he have one there? Yes. Does he have one there? No. Does he have one there? Yes. 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 And does he have one there? Yes. Okay, so he's got 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what? 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 28. And then how many building types does he have? I know he doesn't have wine, so that's good. Alright, bricks, yes. Cloth. Food, yes. Metal, yes. Wine, no. Cloth. I don't think he's got any cloth either. No. 3. Alright. 3 times 4 is 12. 1, 2, 12. And then these tiles he's got. Blue ones are worth. Actually, I gotta double check this. I think it's blue ones are worth 3 and green ones are worth 2, I think. They're not worth anything to me, but I get the value of having them throughout the game. Hang on. Forum cards. 3 for blue and 2 for green. Yeah. So 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 130. That's not bad. That's the lowest score than last time, definitely. So I might have done okay. So that's why I gave him the green one earlier when I didn't care about the benefits. Alright, so I start with 20. I get 7 for that. Oh, now I've got to sort them. Alright, so that's worth 3. Alright. That and that. No, that and that. And that is 10. So I got 15 coins worth of stuff. That's 1 point. 1 for every 10. Alright, how many brick buildings do I have? 1, 2. I thought I had 3. 2. Okay. That's 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got the 5. I got all 3 cloth buildings, so I get 15 points for that. So 34, 44, 49. Alright, how many regions do I have? Not as many as him, but hopefully enough. Alright, so I do have that one. Do I have that one? This one? No. No. Do I have that one? Yes. 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 I got most of them. That one? No. Okay, so I've got 6 of them. 1, 2, 3. 6 times 3 is what? 20? No. 6 times 3 is 18. So go back 2 and then forward 20. 67. Alright, how many types of buildings do I have? Do I have a brick? Yes. Do I have a food? Yes. Do I have a metal? Do I? No. Do I have a wine? I'm sure I got a wine. Yes. And that cost. Okay, I got 4 of them. Times 1, 2. 4 times 4 is what? 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16. Okay, I've got 5 colonists times 4. That's 20 points. So 103. And then how many buildings do I have not counting brick? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 4 is 20. So 23. That's it. There's no extra scoring for this. Why did the music stop? Must have ended the playlist. That. No idea why that stopped. Alright, so that's it anyway. I got 130 to 127. I lost by 7 points. That's better. Still a loss, but it's better than last game. And that is Concordia again. Hopefully that was useful. What else do I want to say about this game, if anything? I don't know. I like it. That's all I'm gonna say. Like it. You need to get the. I'll go over the expansion stuff. You need to get the solo expansion to, which I've got the box here, to play solo. So that's extra. And then a lot of the expansions are just maps. Like this one is just a map. Forum came with the Venus expansion. That's it. Alright, I'm done. I played 2 games. It's been 2.5 hours nearly. Good time to wrap up. I'll definitely gonna eat now. I might come back on and play something. I don't know. Maybe. I'm in the middle of a campaign, not a campaign, what's the word? Campaign, effectively. Of, tournament, in other words, of Heat. With new maps and stuff. New tracks. Maybe I'll play that. Maybe. I'll eat first. Anyway, bye. Oh, I should see if I can raid anyone. Let's do that first. How do you do that on here? So that? No. I always forget how to do it. There's a way to do it. Raid. Is anybody on? No. Hang on. I'll see. Let's use the interwebs to do it.